What's going on, guys? I hope you are well and warm, kicking it flat today, baby. If you guys recall, last week we announced Vivo Sun has joined the flock. And well, they sent me everything I need for an entire, complete grow kit. And today, I'm going to dive into what consists of a state-of-the-art grow tent. So, without further ado, let's just dive into my 4x4 grow tent by Vivo Sun. Let's go. First things first, Vivo sent me the 4x4 grow tent. I decided to not go with the Pro 4x4 because I wanted to try in a range of products from them, from top of the line to mid-tier, and well, this 4x4 tent is, starting at the bottom, a great grow tent to have. As you guys can see, it has an open viewing window. I prefer the windows without the mesh because it allows me to view into my garden without having an impact or without adding any variables to the system. If I open up the viewing area and it has a mesh or a screen, air and light can escape from the tent, and I feel like that holds back the progress every single time I check in on the tent. So the 4x4 grow tent has a viewing window that I can peer inside with that is covered in plastic. I think this is the new way to go. I'm also using the GrowHub controller, which is an all-in-one smart controller that allows me to control all of my equipment inside my tent. Tried a few different controllers, and over the course of the last few days using this one, this controller has done an incredible job at maintaining a consistent KPA from beginning of the day to the end of the day, lights on, lights off. Very consistent, also using all pieces of equipment to get that ideal KPA. So using the GrowHub so far works really well, and it was very simple to set up. All I had to do was plug in the controls, plug in the equipment, set the parameters with my phone in their app, and it allows me to control everything. It seems as if maintaining a consistent set of parameters is a much easier task with the GrowHub controller. So with this controller, it's a lot easier to set up. All I gotta do is pinch the magnets between the tent, and the controller just sits right up and makes it that easy to control either by the system or with your phone. You can change airflow, air circulation, light intensity, light spectrum, the on and off periods, all with the touch of a button or from your phone. Next, one of my favorite pieces of equipment is the Aerostream H19 Intelligent Environmental 19-liter humidifier with temp and humidity probe designed specifically to use with grow tents. This plugs right into the GrowHub, giving me one more piece of equipment to help me dial in my humidity. Years ago, I remember being excited about a time where we would be able to use a humidifier with our controllers to help us dial in the perfect humidity. Well, now we can. Smart controllers have become a great piece of equipment for our tents over the last couple years, and the GrowHub with the Aerostream is no exception. Huge shout out to Vivo for putting it all together and making it look so sweet. Now, to keep everything all circulated, I have the Aerosesh T6 inline duct fan. This is quiet, it's about 408 CFM, and the ventilation exhaust fan with motor all plugs into the GrowHub, allowing me to boost or decrease my temperature whenever I need. You're gonna wanna keep your tents well regulated, and with these inlines, they need to be quiet, they need to be efficient, and that's exactly what the Aerosesh does. I'm really excited about having the best of the best in my garden, and I am stoked to see what Vivo Sun's smart equipment can do for my garden. Remember, keep in mind, you can use promo code PIGEONS420 to get yourself anything that you see in this video, and you can also help support the show by using the promo code as well, PIGEONS420. Shout out to you, shout out to Vivo Sun for sponsoring today's video. To keep everything lit, I went with the Aero Light Wing, which is an extended board style LED, giving me maximum coverage. You can adjust the wings on the side of the light to give you a further footprint to the outsides of your tent. The light is ventilated with fans as well, help it keep cool, keep the air moving, is brilliant when it comes to lights in the grow tent because stagnant air happens, and with the Aero Wing, it's not going to because the air is circulating above and under the canopy. This light offers a full spectrum covering everything from 3000 Kelvin to 5000 Kelvin, 660 nanometers of deep red, along with 730 nanometers of far red, included with 395 nanometers of UVA. The design maximizes par output, improving germination rates, and promotes plant growth, giving you the best plants that your garden has to offer. Also included are 2 next-gen clip-on fans. These clip-on fans are great for talking and communicating to the controller and keeping the circulation perfect below and above the canopy. Went with 2 clip-on fans because I like to keep one below and I like to keep one above. That way all the air is moving, included with the Aerostream light. There is no stagnant spots in this garden. All said and done, VivoSun has hooked me up. I'm gonna run this equipment through the gauntlet to determine any weak spots, to figure out its best points, and to get back to you with whether or not this is the best stuff in the game. I appreciate Vivo for hitting me up with all of this equipment. I appreciate VivoSun for taking a stab with the flock because the green joins the team and I'm so excited. Remember, you can use promo code PIGEONS420. It helps support the show and it'll hook you up with some high quality grow equipment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your face. Much love, stay medicated, and we'll catch you in the next one. Did you know that I have a grow channel? Yeah, I like to separate that content from this content to avoid any kind of restrictions or strikes from YouTube. The link to the channel is the first one in the description. Come check out and see what I've got growing on, putting this equipment to the test.